Different dream. This dream is not a dream per se. This is more an intuition. Because in this dream, in this, I call sounds that I hear from the future as intuition stories. In 2009, I was on top of my stoop, which is not a story. It was a real thing that took place. I was on top of my stoop, tying my shoe, and then psychically, I heard a powerful, explosive sound, and then my mind's eye revealed this to me: a streak of lightning, a horizontal lightning bolt. This streak across the sky. Okay, so in my mind's ear, I heard a thunderous thunderclap, and in my mind's eye, I seen this horizontal lightning bolt flash across the sky. Different dream. This dream was also, this is another intuition story. In 2010, I consolidated all of my dreams and I broke them up in 4 parts. And the 4 parts that I broken up my dreams into are these. Number 1, I made a collection of dreams and I placed them in a book called Space Dreams. Then number 2, I placed all my dreams I had something to do with the sky as sky dreams, and I placed those dreams in the book. And number 3 is about all the dreams I had that had something to do with the land, and I placed that in a land book. And then finally I had a 4th book, which was about all the dreams I had something to do with water, flooding, ocean, sea, and stuff like that, and I placed that in a water book. And then in 2010, I found out which were my top 10 dreams, and the number one thing that was given to me, as intuition or whatever, dreams, whatever, were sounds from the future. The number one thing that was given to me in vision-wise or in, dreams or whatever, were sounds from the future. The number one things that was given to me were not dreams, but were sounds, powerful, booming, bone-shattering sounds. And in this situation here, I was in a McDonald's restaurant located on the corner of Flatbush and Fulton Street here in Brooklyn, New York, downtown section of Brooklyn, New York, and I was having breakfast. And I heard in my mind's ear a powerful, explosive sound. It was so bone-shattering to me that I almost instantaneously wanted to duck for cover underneath one of those McDonald's table I was sitting across from. And then in my mind's eye, I seen this. And the scene that you see back here is real. This is the Brooklyn Clock Tower. There were cars here. But in my mind's eye, I heard the sound. And then in my mind's ear, I seen a blanket of flame materialize over these cars. And I've never seen this before in my entire life. A blanket of flame just materialized. And this is in, I think, Prophecy 3 or 4, under the title Intuition Stories. Okay, this is an actual dream which was given to me in January 20th, 2010. And in this dream, I seen a very large blanket of flames appear over an American city. And before I left this dream, I seen white children and black children flee the city where this thing appeared over. And they were heading toward a park. I mean, this thing was humongous. And the funny thing about this thing, in this dream, I did not feel any heat from it. It just appeared boom in the sky. And this is like similar to the blanket of flame that I picked up as an intuition thing. I mean, this thing, I have to really pull the camera all the way back for you guys to take a look at it. This thing nearly covered the whole sky. And, you know, before this thing appeared in my dream, I was taking notice of the beautiful blue sky. It was very nice out. It was very warm. It wasn't hot. It was just very warm out in this dream. So I think this took place somewhere in a spring or summer time. Next is another intuition story. This intuition story had taken place inside my house here in Brooklyn, New York. And this intuition story was given to me in June 6, 2010. And I was inside my bedroom working on my prophecies. And then all of a sudden, my mind's ear had picked up a humongous explosive sound. And then my mind's eye had shown me this thing. Now, the sound and this thing practically scared the living daylights out of me. Because up to this point, in 2010, this thing was the loudest thing I ever heard psychically. And it frightened me. And this thing just appeared in front of my curtains. These are my curtains here. And in the center, well, it was like also a bubble thing, like a bubble sound that's caught up in some type of bubble form. And in the middle of it, it was this flash of light, like flame. This thing was awesome.